Buddy, old man Chris here. I'm gonna sit outside a little while, have a good talk with y'all. So, welcome to It's Going Live. So, want to have a nice talk with y'all. Just sit out here, enjoy the weather. Got snow flowing all over the place. Lovely little day out. I mean, kind of cold, but I guess Ant could be dealing with it a lot better weather than this, because old man Ant down there in North Carolina. And he got to be loving that nice warm weather they got going on down there. So appreciate you all joining me. So as you know, we're getting close to 500 followers. We got some good stuff coming up once we hit 500 followers. We got these discs we're going to give away.
Old man Ant here.
Man, if these people don't shut up.
Good Lord, he's so loud I can hear him in Pennsylvania. Give me a
Do y'all hear that, man? That dude's... Oh shit, Ant, what you doing?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Man, got all this snow up here, you know, this Pennsylvania weather. Oh shit, we're not in Pennsylvania, are we?
No, you forgot you traveled down here, man.
Oh damn. Down here in North Carolina, so old man disc golf, finally got old man Ant, old man Chris here together.
Absolutely.
You know, I came down, drove all the way down to North Carolina to play some nice warm weather disc golf. Because it's been snowing up in Pennsylvania for the last few weeks. And what do y'all give me?
About 5 inches.
About 5 inches of snow. Snow. There ain't no way he give me 5 inches of anything else unless he give it to me 4 or 5 times.
I do have a sandbox. I can get you about 5 inches of sand.
All right, that'd be nice. So, like I said, I wanted to welcome you all here. So, do got a few things we're going to go through tonight before me and old man Ant just have a nice little talk to you about old man disc golf and what it's about. So in our bio, you'll see Disc Dyers Guild. So I got 2 of their boxes in. All right, we're going to open them up. I got my rim jobs. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these rim jobs turned out, because everybody loves a rim job every now and then. So what do you think about that, Ant?
I think it's going to be interesting to watch you get a rim job right here.
Watch me get a rim job on live stuff.
This is not safe for work, folks.
Not safe for work. Anytime you got old man Ant, old man Chris coming together, not safe for work. So Disc Dyers Guild got these wonderful little rim jobs. All right, so in case you wonder what they are, here's your great chance. You can customize them up to 2 lines. All right, I bought 2 different ones, of course. But when you buy one, you get the ink pad and the actual rim job. So one of these has my name, number, and Old Man Disc Golf on it. The other one just has Old Man Disc Golf, but you can put a lot of great things on these, like Old Man Ant sucks. Old Man Ant, he's just old. Old Man Ant don't know how to play disc golf. What you think?
I'm going to custom order one that says Old Man Chris got punched in the face when he drove down to North Carolina during a snowstorm.
That's a good one right there.
Do they make them in complete circles?
No, but if you buy enough of them, you can. All right, but go on the Disc Dyers Guild page, check their link out in the bio. Check it out. This is a great buy. All right, saw them, really wanted them. Get tired of trying to write my name on the inside of my disc, trying to write my number, looking all messy, looking like I was in kindergarten. Well, I still write like I was in kindergarten, but looking like that. This allows you to actually get a good thing in there. He said you can put anything on them. If you won't, put glad you found yourself a new disc. Hope the trees get you. Anything you want like that. So check them out. Disc Dyers Guild. They got a really good stuff going on over there.
So on a really serious note, though, like Chris was saying, when you're writing your name, man, a lot of us go to block letter. I do on the inside of the rim, and I do block letter A, N, T, and then my last name, and then my phone number, and sometimes my PDGA number. It's just, man, it looks like kindergarten stuff. You're like, oh, what 5-year-old lost a destroyer? All right, so this looks really nice. As I can see the lettering in reverse here. It looks really good. Old Man Disc Golf. Old Man Chris can't throw straight. Well, at least they got that one right.
All right, as the box says, stamp it where the sun don't shine. All right?
Bottom of the disc.
Bottom of the disc, right along the rim. Rim jobs. All right, they do have some really good deals over there at Disc Dyers Guild. They got monthly memberships you can get in on for as cheap as $5. They got the ACE membership, I think it is $50 a month. With that, you get a monthly subscription box. All All right.
They
In
seal
that
these really
subscription
good.
box, if you look at it and they read it, they talk about they give you 2 discs, 2 dyeable white discs each month. I don't think this is my subscription box. I think this is one of the starter packs I actually purchased from them. I could have swore I caught all the tape on these things. They're making sure it don't fall out in transit, that's for sure.
We live in a town where they make corrugated cardboard, so it's okay to rip it up.
All right, so in the box, Magic Eraser. Any of you disc dyers out there know that this is probably the best thing for cleaning off.
Clean your disc.
Clean your disc. All right, clean your disc. So, comes with some ink in it. All right, comes with a few packs of ink. It came with Sonic Blue, Onyx. All right, so I got 2 things of Sonic Blue and Onyx in here. Pipe cleaners, straw, droppers,
Nice.
gloves. Gloves are super important. All right,
Don't dye your hands.
go ahead and buy you some good latex gloves. Definitely want to make sure you got these. All right, like I said, there's 4 colors of stuff in there. They gave me 4 bottles for them. Nice little sticker. All right, this is actually why I bought this box. So this box, which is one of the starter boxes, actually comes with a nice little thing if you're doing spin dies on top of anything, like setting it on your record player. Put it together, set your disc on it, hold your disc nice and flat as it's on the record player. Buy a cheap little record player. You can get them on Amazon for probably like $20. All right, nice little pan for any of your other beds you're doing. If you're doing glue beds, shaving cream,
Lotion beds.
lotion beds, flow trial, any of things like that. So, like I said, I'm really excited about this stuff. I'm gonna start getting, like I said, I got the ACE membership, so I'll get a box once a month. I'm gonna start opening them up on lives. I'm also gonna start trying to do some dyes and stuff like that. See if I can get some other dyers that are involved, right? In case you haven't noticed, like we've got our custom discs that we got dyed. We've shown it on the page. Artistic Flight Design. Make sure you check them out on Facebook and Instagram. He has done an absolute beast of a job on that disc for us. I couldn't have been any happier, so make sure you check him out. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, one other thing on here. It does tell you the ratio of dye to hot water along with your medium between water, alcohol, acetone, Floetrol, lotion, shampoo, detergent. Don't eat the detergent. All right?
Don't eat the Floetrol either.
Or the Floetrol.
I'll tell you that disc dye formula, that card alone is probably worth the price of that box. I've jotted all mine down on paper. It's somewhere on the desk where I quit dyeing discs. So, I'm no artistic flights at all.
No. All right, so like I said, this is our first time together. So old man Ant here, best friend. We've been talking about this for a while, but I'm gonna let Ant explain where Old Men Disc Golf came from, how we got to where we're at, and like what's our actual what are we looking at in the future, like 3 months, 6 months. Who knows where we go beyond that, but where we're at in like the next 6 months.
Next 6 months, man, put me in a tight spot because I haven't even thought about next week. It's really, so the idea came to me a couple of years ago, and I had a really defeatist attitude about it. Well, what's the use of doing it if I'm not going to be the next foundation, right? And after a while, I realized it wasn't about the money. It's about whether it's the 5, 10, or 15 people we know that are watching, or if it's all you guys out there. And look, at 500 subscribers and almost 345 followers on Instagram, there's no way I know you all. And so I'll interrupt everything and say, just thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. It is far bigger than I ever thought it would have been as soon as it's been. That defeatist attitude has been defeated. So thank you. Because disc golf for me is as much about physical health as it is mental health, as it is about just getting out there and having a little bit of fun and getting moving around. But as I said, a couple of years ago, I had the thought of, hey, me and Chris could do a channel. I'd be amiss if I said I wasn't heavily influenced by Foundation Disc Golf with Hunter, Trevor, and Connor.
Yes.
Those guys up there, Silas, I don't want to leave him out. Heavily influenced by them. Absolutely love what they do. And I thought to myself, you know, if they can be the bogey bros, maybe we could be the double bogey dudes. Which eventually developed into Old Men Disc Golf, because we're not old, but man, we sometimes feel like it. You know, we're both in our late 40s, approaching
We
our
are
50s.
age-protected division, so.
That's right. That's right. MA40 for life. I've never played MA40.
Played 2. I've got an MA40 win.
I don't have an MA40 win. But you know, Old Men Disc Golf grew out of just wanting a reason to get out and play more disc golf and to share what I love with others. Being able to reach out to disabled veterans, to men and women who are, you know, a little overweight, not sure how to get moving. You know, you definitely want to hit, you don't want to hit a treadmill and walk for 2.5 miles, but if you check out my latest video, we did front nine at NC Wesleyan, and then we did back nine on Marcus Rich's channel. You know, check our video, his link is at the end of that, so watch them both. But in that short 18 holes, you know, you never know, and Marcus looks at me in the end and goes, we did 2.4 miles. And I never thought about it, not once. Not once did I think about, you know, how long I've been walking or how far I've walked. It was all about having a good time, talking to a friend, you know, telling tall tales, and just, you know, what disc, what shot, how am I going to approach this? And so, you know, Old Men Disc Golf grew out of a love for disc golf and a love for my brother here. So we just wanted to share it with everybody, and I approached Chris probably right around the beginning of January, second week of January.
Yeah.
I said, hey man, what do you think about doing a YouTube channel together? You film up there, I film down here, we get together when we can. And he's like, let's do it. And then now,
I think about 15 minutes later, I sent in the YouTube link.
Yep.
Made the Facebook page. Went on Instagram. Well, he went on Instagram, made it. Then I went on Instagram, made one like.
We made one like within minutes of each other. Well, I'd made one. I'm like, hey, I've got an Instagram. And you're like, I'm in the middle of making one. We'll use this one as we took inspiration from Cat merch with using the legit Old Men Disc Golf. Shout out to the legit Cat.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Cat, we love you. And because you've used another reason, like Ant was saying, mental health, it's a great thing, important thing to me. I'm working on my master's in social work from Liberty University. Another tie to Hunter and Trevor there up in Lynchburg. Like you said, love them guys. But Kat, if you've watched and kept up with her over the years or so, she's dealt with some stuff and she's bounced back. She's overcome. She's persevered. And
She's very vocal about it too,
Yes.
and I really appreciate how transparent she is about her own personal life like that. That's bravery right there.
Yep. And we had a chance to meet her at Worlds and talk to her quite a few times at Worlds last year. I mean, the way she held herself through all the pressure she was going through, I really thought she was going to have it. Nothing against Evelina, but I mean, I thought you had a Cat. This year's your year. But if she could do it, like Ant said, we could do it. We've talked about this a few times off and on throughout the years. And then this year's when he came up to me and he was like, Old Men Disc Golf. And I said at work, and it was probably a few days later, the YouTube thing, but I said at work, and I just started playing around, making up different logos. If you're on our Instagram page, you see all the different logos I came up with first. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some decent ones, not so bad.
They're good.
I left out some Old Mean Disc Golf.
Old Men Disc Golf.
There was some messed up words in some of them, but
AI is not necessarily fully intelligent when it spells Old Me Disc Golf.
Yes.
Goollf. That was my favorite.
yes. All right, but I sent him to Ant, and he started playing around with them. And the current Old Men Disc Golf logo you see with the American flag in it, 2 guys playing disc golf, that was based off some stuff I started with, but Ant actually really ran with that and made it American flag to tie into our veteran heritage. 23 years retired from the Army. So, I mean, I really appreciate that. So, couldn't be happier with the logo and design we got.
Hoorah, Marine Corps.
I mean, not everyone's smart. Some of us got to eat crayons every now and then. But you can find stuff with that on and everything. So, leading into that, I do want to mention. So, told you I was going to show y'all some disc tire stuff. And I had some really interesting news. All right. After we finish these lives, I'm going to go and I'm going to activate the link. If you go on our Instagram page, There's a Shopify link in there where you can buy Old Men Disc Golf merchandise. You have the Old Men Disc Golf logo, Circle American flag logo, and then you have the Live for the Chains. I've got the black logo and the color logo on there. For the first month, we're gonna offer 20% off all orders. The month after that will be 10% off. So it gives you 2 months to get everything at a discounted price. I mean, you want to tell them about some of the things we got on there, Ant?
Well, we've got a couple of different polos up there, standard polos. We've got the Adidas polo.
Adidas polo.
We've got standard.
We do
t-shirts.
not own the rights to Adidas.
No,
I do have to mention that, but we can use their shirts for the purpose of this.
we like Adidas.
Yes.
If you're listening.
Yes, Adidas.
But polo shirts, Adidas and regular, t-shirts, some Adidas and regular, some water bottles, which everybody knows I love a good water bottle. I'm a water bottle collector for some reason. That's the weirdest thing in the world. Yep. Hats. Put a coffee mug up there today. You gotta have your cup of coffee, and it might as well be with Old Men Disc Golf, right? Bunch of great merch, disc golf towels. Our patches are up there.
Yes.
We're getting the minis will be up there soon.
There will be some dynamic discs, Old Men Disc Golf minis up there in the next week or so.
Bunch of great general merchandise. And look, if you're looking in there and you're not seeing something you want, you're like, hey, I'd really like a phone case. Let us know. We have the ability to go in and add some other things. So, if you're looking through there and be like, well, I don't really see a pair of pajama pants. Let us see what we can do. At least message us and give us a chance to find what you want up there. We're more than happy to help you out in that manner. But definitely check it out. Everything you purchase there will help us make better videos. I don't think we're doing too bad right now, but it's also going to help us in one of our main goals. And this came about after the fact. Chris messaged me one day and he said, do you see that the FJ12 World Champion is following legit Old Men Disc Golf? And I'm like, I saw that, dude. And I said, she's amazing. I watched her videos and she outdrives me. And so I told him, I said, it'd be great if we could reach some of these junior players and help them out with a sponsorship, some bucks here and there that might offset the cost of travel or something like that. I'm not sure how sponsorships work for them or anybody really, but
we also have an
every little bit you can
NJ
get.
World Champion, I think the 16, NJ 16.
NJ 16. So, we really, it's not uncommon in disc golf for folks to sit around and be like, man, if I've been playing this since I was 20, I'd be bombing 1,100 feet right now. I'd be putting 100% from 100 foot. Yeah, and I'd love to think that, but if I'd been playing since I was 20.
When I was 6 years old, Paul Macbeth, you wouldn't be where you're at. I just want to say, Ken Climo, you wouldn't be where you're at either. You'd be even better, because you'd have me to beat up on really easy.
That's some big words,
all right,
man.
So
Paul, he lives in Henryville, Pennsylvania.
I do have some health issues. All right, PTSD, TBI. I'm gonna blame that one on my TBI. That's where that came from. I bumped my head one too many times. Yeah, that's where that came from.
His mom dropped him when he was born.
No.
By dropped, I mean threw him down and ran.
But like Ant's saying, we really want to be able to get out there and help sponsor some of these junior players.
We want to help build up courses. We want to help build up players. We want to help build up the community. And
Paul
we
Macbeth,
can
you're
do
a big inspiration.
Paul
in that
Macbeth
one.
Foundation, man. I was so glad to get in on that on the first year.
Yep.
And then meet Paul at Worlds, play in the Paul Macbeth charity on Ivy Hill on that course. That was spectacular. Wow, what a course. But, to build up junior player base, to build up the disc golf community, to help build up courses, Chris and I can do that alone. A few bucks here and there to my local courses I can, but a combined effort we all know works a lot better. If a community takes care and helps itself, then it turns out a much bigger project. And so, we're not telling you guys that we're here for the money. I'll keep making these videos as long as y'all keep subscribing and watching. But we have some dreams and aspirations. In 6 months, I'd love to be able to say we could donate to help Paul put in a course in the next country he goes to. That'd be great. We'd love to be able to do that and help him with that. in the meantime, we're happy to get stuff like, the Music City Open, hole 18. Look for Old Men Disc Golf logo there because we've got that hole. We've got some others in the works that we're hoping we can land. We're not going to really say anything right now, but we don't want to speak before the egg hatches, so to speak. But it's what's coming up in 6 months. I don't know. I just know I hope it's not snow.
I mean, 6 months, we're looking at March, April, May, June, July, August. No, it won't be snow. I hope not.
August. August is a great month, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this. On
April 26th and May 17th.
And how do you say that? The name of the town?
It is in Cresco, Pennsylvania, at the Skywood Disc Golf Course. And May 17th at
Nash Community College Disc Golf Course in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. These are both Power Disc Golf Academy Championship Series qualifiers. Now, this is their annual year. And so I really hope that you all will up in the Northeast Pennsylvania area, or the NEPA, as they call it up there. Yes. You guys get up there. There's the course there with Chris and Cresco where they'll be playing at Skywood. If you're between DC, Richmond, Raleigh, that area, we've got coming up in Rocky Mount on May 17th. There's a couple of events being sponsored or being held down in the Charlotte area. I would encourage you to go to those. I think the last email we got, there was 57 events in 20 states and 2 provinces in Canada.
So if you can't find one of ours, go on Disc Golf Scene, type in Power Disc Golf Academy Qualifier, and you will be able to see where the closest one to you is.
Yep. Get in, because in August is the championship rounds. Yep. It is the Power Disc Golf Academy Championship, and it's going to be held at Eagles Nest in Hawk Point, Missouri. The top 50 finishers of every division in each Power DGA championship qualifier will earn the right to vie for a bid into the championship. My plans are to go. I am already making plans and trying to work it out so that I could be there for a couple of days, a day or two before, a day or two after. I think Chris is doing the same thing. For us, it's about getting there and supporting Power Disc Golf Academy, who's helped support us quite a bit. And then Eagles Nest is just that's a bucket list course for me. Plus Missouri, that's another state pin I get to buy. So,
players pack for these tournaments, for the qualifiers. If you are a Power Disc Golf Academy member already, you get a free jersey. They're black, blue, yellow, red, and there's a new print that's out. If you are not a Power Disc Golf Academy member, you get a year membership to the Power Disc Golf Academy. Now, with these tournaments, you do not need to be PDGA, have a PDGA number to play in the qualifier. But if you plan to go to the championship, because it is a B tier, you'll have to have a PDGA number.
Must be registered and active.
If you're not familiar with the Power Disc Golf Academy, all right, so I've been a member for over a year and a half now. We'll say they've done great things. They've worked with the Paul McBeth Foundation. I've worked with them to raise money for different things. But it started off with Yuli doing videos. And David is a great guy. He has put so much work into this. This is his baby. David, appreciate all you've done for it. To start off with Yuli. Then they got Simon. They got Holly. AB. They got... Oh man, I'm drawing a brain fart at the moment.
They've got a lot of folks that you would love to get lessons from. And while these aren't necessarily private lessons because they're tailored to fit everybody, it's just you, your laptop, your phone, your iPad or mobile device, and your coach. And you can move through these at your own pace. You can watch the same section over and over until you get it right. It's just, to me, I spent years watching YouTube videos and watching 6 people tell me 8 different ways to throw 300 feet, and I still can't throw 300 feet consistently. So, Power Disc Golf Academy gives you the pros who are doing it. They're doing the 300 feet. They're doing it consistently. There's no doubt that they're at the top of their game because these are names
Gannon Burr.
I really can't, suggest enough, you guys sign up with Power DGA. That's Power Disc Golf Academy. A great company to be with.
They are a major sponsor of the PDGA. You see them all the time. As for the Power Disc Golf Academy qualifiers, you're going to start seeing ads for them running on Disc Golf Network. So check it out. Couldn't be happier with the stuff I've learned from them. I'm not even a third of the way through the lessons, and I've been doing it for a year and a half. Yeah, I could click through and be like, woo, I'm finished. But I don't feel like I've made all the process in the X step. I'm only a quarter of the way through Yuli's videos on X steps. Why? Because there's so many, and it breaks it down a lot of it into like very small step with this foot here, and just practice that over and over again. All right, now you're gonna add this step into it. It's just great video. So,
And we'll tell you the X step is a lot more effective than the Y step. I've had the Y step, and it's like, why did I step like that? As you're looking up at the trees.
yes. I mean,
Don't
hopefully,
watch that.
maybe one day we might bring you how to fall gracefully as a YouTube video. I'm more likely to bring that to you, being that I'm living in Pennsylvania now, where it's tons of snow and ice up there, and been that way since like the beginning of the year. But I don't know how graceful I've fallen a few times up there, but maybe I'll get a video out for you on how to fall gracefully
Ooh, I know
and
how
not
to
look
do that.
bad.
I know how to do that. We can reach out to the WWE and see if they'll give us a class on how to take a bump.
Yes.
Learn how to fall from WWE. Let's see if we can recruit somebody.
All right. So while we got you here, there are a few things I want y'all to do for us, all right? If you can, go in the comment section, comment where you're from, all right? If you're the next person in the comment section, follow the person above them, and then put where you're from, right? And so on, and like just keep following that one person above you at least, and like subscribing to them. Whole purpose of this is to grow disc golf as a whole. I mean, we've watched what Foundation has done. I mean, Hunter, I couldn't be more proud of what that man's done.